A man in Missouri pulled in a busy shopping plaza in Kansas City to grab lunch. When he came back, the driver's side of his car was dented and scratched from the mirror down to the door. There was no note, no witnesses around, just a napkin tucked under the wiper with a license plate number written on it. He called the police, filed a report, then contacted his insurance company, and both of them gave him the same answer. Minor damage, no injuries, they ain't gonna do much for you. And without the owner's information, he couldn't recover damages or take the driver to court. That's when he reached out to me. My name is Lance. I've been a private investigator for over 25 years and a former police officer, and I help people locate owners legally for hit and run cases and insurance claim. And every search I conduct follows the Driver's Privacy Protection Act, which allows licensed investigators to access data when there's a valid lawful purpose. Now, I instructed this person to contact the businesses to see if they had video footage to show the accident. And he did, and they did have footage of this car striking his car and leaving, and then somebody putting this license plate number, on a napkin under his windshield. So now we had proof that that car was the one that did the damage to his car. The man told me he wanted to file a small claims case to recover repair costs for the driver who hit him. That's a lawful reason under the DPPA. He sent me the police report, pictures of the damage, and the napkin with the plate number. Once I documented his permissible purpose, I started the lookup. I ran a Missouri license plate lookup through a secure investigative database that only licensed investigators can access. Now, these aren't those free lookup websites that you see online. Those are trash. They're not going to give you the registered owner's name and address. The systems I use require proof of permissible purpose for every search. Within minutes, the results came back. The report included the registered owner's full name, address, and vehicle details, make, model, and VIN. Everything matched what's described in the video and on the license plate. I verified the address through other investigative sources to make sure it was current. I gave the information to the client, who then filed his small claims case in Jackson County. A few weeks later, the registered owner was served with the lawsuit. The judge ruled in the client's favor, ordering the driver to pay the full cost of the repairs. Without that legal license plate lookup, the man would have been stuck. The police wasn't going to release the information. The insurance company wasn't going to help him because of minor damage. So a lawful lookup solved the problem in less than a day. Many people don't realize that license plate lookups are legal when handled by a licensed investigator and tied to a valid reason under the Driver's Privacy Protection Act. The law protects personal information but makes exemptions for legitimate purposes like court cases, judgment, fraud investigation, and insurance claims. Over my 25 years as a private investigator, I've worked hundreds of hit and run cases just like this. Sometimes all you have to have is a photo or handwritten plate number, but that's often enough to identify the person responsible if it's done the right way. I always make sure each lookup is documented and compliant. I don't use random public databases or social media searches. I use secure professional systems that verify every use and require documentation for lawful access. That's how these searches stay legal, reliable, and accurate. If you've been involved in a hit and run, or you came out to find your car damaged with only a license plate number to go on, a Missouri license plate lookup can help. I can identify the registered owner so you can file an insurance claim or take them to small claims court. All I need is the full plate number or VIN and a valid reason like a court case, judgment, or investigation. I'll handle the search through official investigator databases and deliver verified information that include the registered owner's name, address, and vehicle details. If you've been the victim of a hit and run and need to locate the registered owner to recover damages, click the link in the description to start your Missouri license plate lookup today.